What's going on? What's up with it, man? Que lo que? What's happening? Welcome back to the channel, man. Welcome back to Passport P's. Shout out to all the Passport P's and the players alike. I am Passport P, aka ANT. That stands for Ain't No Tricking on the Bitch. Just in case you was wondering, man. What's good, y'all? What's going on, man? Hey, I got a message to the Chicas today, man. Got a message to the beautiful Chicas. Check this out, baby. They might have to translate this in Spanish, because I'm going to have to really break shit down. Check this out, baby. You need to understand your self-worth and your self-value first and foremost. A lot of these chicas, they really don't understand the power that they have. They don't understand how powerful they are. You gotta really sit back and analyze this shit, baby. Y'all be so lost in the sauce. I won't say all of you, but a lot of y'all is lost in the sauce. This is a thinking person's game. This is a thinking man's game and also a thinking woman's game. You gotta think. You know what I'm saying? The same way y'all be manifesting them iPhones, use that iPhone to see what's going on in the world. The world is so much bigger than the DR. And you need to realize what you got going on, because a lot of y'all is just doing this shit for fun. That's what it looked like to me. The poverty thing that's going on definitely will force somebody into a particular lifestyle because they gotta get it. They gotta get this money, but at the same time, it's too much leisure going on, man. It's too much motherfucking business and pleasure being mixed together and shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is way too comfortable. Motherfuckers feel like, oh, I'll just make a little something, get through the day, and then I'm cool. Like, man, that ain't the way. That ain't what this game was designed for. You understand what I'm saying? So, baby, you're going to have to get your mind right. You're going to have to really take a step back and look at things from a different perspective and ask yourself, what do you really want out of this? You can't really just be doing this for, an iPhone, a couple little trinkets, a few little outfits, you know what I'm saying? Nah, this is supposed to be something that's going to take care of you and your whole family for generations. You need to be opening up your mind and consuming nothing but positive, useful information that you can apply. Now, back to the chicas not knowing their power. You have to realize you have men flying from all over the world just to come see you with the hopes of getting in your presence and everything else. That's power. You got men spending millions of dollars, millions of euro currency and all the other currency that's coming through the DR. You got men spending millions of dollars because of you, because of the women, because of the chicas. You know what I'm saying? Man, what a beautiful thing to know. It would be a great thing if you guys really just knew your power. And if you knew your power, you wouldn't settle for less, baby. Your standards will be higher. There's a whole bunch of bullshit going on, and you wouldn't be going for none of that bullshit. If you really just took the time to learn the game the right way, to seek guidance and really figure this shit out. Tupac had a great saying in a quote that he said on one of his songs. He said, y'all deep in the game, but you got the rules missing. And that's what comes to mind when I see what's going on out there, ladies. So y'all stay sharp. Y'all use them smartphones and continue to smarten up. You know what I mean? Study the history, study the game. Study how to improve yourself every day. Make yourself so valuable that you can't be denied. And you're going to get whatever you ask for. You destined for greatness, baby. Straight up. And I understand the economy difference. People would say it's like comparing apples and oranges. But hey, you got to really look at this shit. This a chess game, man. Peep the game, though. Like I said, millions of dollars and all other currency is coming through the DR because these women have power. Chicas, you have the power, baby. And that little forbidden fruit. Plus, y'all extra beautiful. So, you know, these motherfuckers can't wait to come out there and come see you. They can't wait to spend this dough. You know what I mean? And the ones that act like they don't want to spend that dough, that's where your skills come in. That's where your game come in. Ladies, chicas, y'all got to start reading some books now. Go on and get that Art of Seduction. I know they got that written in Espanol as well. Go on and get that Art of Seduction. Start right there. You gotta get you some game about yourself, baby. This ain't no McDonald's fast food service. This is high-end type shit going on over here. You know? Y'all gotta get out there and be the part. You're the dream, and they're the dreamers. So you gotta step out looking fly, baby. You know, y'all be stepping out with them Andre the Giant wrestling fits and the flats on, you know what I'm saying? You still look good, but shit, you look like you didn't put too much effort in what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing another video about making Sosua great again. That's gonna be for the chicas and the fellas, cause man, motherfuckers be coming out looking like anything, man. That ain't the game, man. We gotta have some pride in this shit. But anyway, going back to the chica, you gotta step out looking fly, baby. You gotta throw them heels on. You know what I'm saying? You gotta throw that fly dress on. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have your hair whipped and dipped, baby. You got to have them nails done. You got to have them toes done. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get your game right. You gotta get your mind right first and foremost. It's an old saying where we're from. The saying goes, if you knew better, you do better. Because y'all got to really sit back and analyze this shit, man. You got to psychoanalyze this and ask yourself what you're doing this for. I would think you guys are doing this for a better life. I would think you would do it so that the next generations don't have to repeat the same thing. From the outside looking in, to me, it looks like the game's not being taken serious. That's not good. I'm not trying to be coming in anybody's country and changing things around. It's not about that, but I love the game. You feel me? I love this game. You have to have pride when you are a participant of this game and you represent the game. You need to represent the game correctly. And a lot of chicas, you know, they just need some real good game in their life. And they'd be unstoppable. But you got to apply the fundamentals. You know what I mean? You can't walk until you crawl. And shout out to the tricks, though, out there, man. The real tricks, man. But you in-between ass niggas, man. You all straddling the fence ass niggas. You ain't even no trick, man. You just over here straddling the fence. Basically, you a scammer. Trying to get over on the bitch, man. See, that's what's fucking up the game, too. And what's also fucking up the game is them bitches that settle for that type of shit. So, you know, y'all was made for each other. So, I probably wouldn't even count that part. I'm not really focused on those type of people. You know, you got high caliber tricks, you got the low caliber tricks, you got high caliber bitches, you got low caliber bitches. You feel me? So, that's all that is. But for the ones that's taking this game serious, let's get some pride back into this shit, man. Chicas, take the game serious. Let's get some pride back into this shit. I was talking to some OGs while I was out there, and they said Sosua used to be super popping. I'm talking about when everybody was stepping out, they was stepping out right. You know what I mean? They was stepping out fly. You feel me? The bitches was fly. The fellas was fly. You know, that sound like a fly ass time to me, man. We need to bring that back. You know what I'm saying? Brothers coming out with their toes out, crusty ass, dusty toes and shit. You know what I mean? Looking like anything and expecting the bitch's pussy to get wet. You know what I mean? Hey, let's bring some pride back into this shit, though. So to my chicas, in closing, I want you beautiful ladies to sit back and analyze the game. Ask yourself what your purpose is in the game. Ask yourself what you're really doing this for. You know what I mean? And if it's really for a better life for you and your family, you got to take this shit serious. You know what I mean? You got to put your best foot forward. You need to be the part at all times. You know what I'm saying? God bless you, beautiful ladies. All right, y'all, that was it, man. I just had a quick message for the chicas. You know what I mean? We might do a part 2, 3, 4, 5 on this one, but today, this is the message for the chicas. You know, y'all be smooth out there. We out.
I'm right there in the field where the soldiers be. Ain't no motherfucker hoeing me. Ain't no tricking on the bitch, all the dough for me. The real ones gon' go for me. I'm international, you barely hit the local scene. Hear the name A&T and she know it's me.